So if you're someone like me who absolutely loves LEGO Star Wars clone troopers such as this and all those even clone troopers behind me, then this video is for you, because in today's video we'll be discussing all the LEGO Star Wars clone troopers confirmed so far in the new LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga game, which is really exciting because there's a lot of new clone variants that we've never seen before made in LEGO, because the LEGO designers went ahead and outdone themselves and made so many new molds and so many new things for different kind of clone troopers and other characters all throughout the LEGO Star Wars Skywalker Saga, which comes out in less than a week. So let's dive into this right now. So guys, I figured we could start from Phase 1 clone troopers and work our way up to Phase 2 clone troopers. So of course, throughout our first official look at one of the LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga is from the kind of the game poster, the official kind of image of the thing, where we see multiples, actually a big army of Phase 1, regular Phase 1 white clone troopers and a clone captain. So these guys of course will be a part of the game, mostly in episode 2 I believe of LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. So I definitely expect to see these guys. Big duh, of course, if you want to have an episode 2 Attack of the Clones, you got to have these guys. But it's really cool. I'm really interested to see what other versions of these guys. Of course, we have a clone captain that is confirmed here in the red, as well as we also have a clone lieutenant, which is in the blue here that we see on one of the screens. So far we have a clone captain and a clone lieutenant, but I would bet there'd be a commander and a sergeant as well, but we do not have those confirmed yet, but we will see. But we will see in less than a week all the clone characters so far. Now that is all the Phase 1 clone troopers we have confirmed so far, but let's move into Phase 2, which we have actually a lot more to talk about. From our very first look that we actually had of the first trailer from the LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, we had a Phase 2 regular clone trooper, and now this is very interesting because I believe they probably changed this, or there's kind of a mix match of different kind of styles of clone troopers for at least Phase 2 clone troopers in this game. There's the newer kind of animated realistic slash like mixture style that we see in the 501st kind of clone troopers like these, and then we also see the more realistic style that we saw back in 2014 with the newer, or I guess the older style now of Phase 2 clone troopers that are more realistic to episode 3. So these guys are like a conglomerate of the mixture of both. They have like their actual torso itself as a animated version, but their helmets are realistic. So we'll kind of see a mixture of that going on, which is really different. I wish they would all kind of stay consistent, but that is okay, at least they're in the game. But the next thing I want to talk about here is actually Phase 2 Shock Troopers, which we got in the latest trailer of the LEGO Star Wars game coming out, which is really dope that we see. Now you can obviously see that these guys are, I would say they have a bit more animated style to them, but still look great to me. They're in a big battlefield here. Actually, these guys are set. They're supposed to be guys on Magito. They're actually shooting at Kashyyyk, which is actually a big controversy. I don't know, a big controversy, my goodness, but it's a controversy nonetheless that they're not actually using Galactic Marines in this. They decided not to make Galactic Marines, so that's kind of a big yikes. I would say they did so much stuff like making brand new characters in the game, but they can't make Galactic Marines. It's basically a snow trooper, but like maroon colored. So I don't know why they did that, but they replaced it with Shock Troopers. So Shock Troopers are definitely in the game, as we see here with another screenshot from the game. You can see like these guys will be running around Coruscant, which is really cool. Really nice to see that these guys are back, and hopefully they come out in a future LEGO Star Wars set, because these guys are exactly like the new 187th Legion clone troopers that we just got confirmed that are coming out, except they're just purple. So let's just make them red and let's get a whole another Shock Trooper battle pack or something coming out. That would be absolutely fantastic. And in that same trailer we get a look at Commander Cody and the 212th Attack Battalion. Now these guys are definitely, they look like the new 501st clone troopers with the kind of mixture of animated and realistic style with the helmets and the bodies. So I really do like that we can actually see like that's what LEGO would probably make a version of. Of course, they actually have white hips, so just matching with the exactly like the 501st clone troopers, except for the 212th versions. But what's interesting is that the Commander Cody, I would say, is very maybe like not the torso, but like the helmet's very realistic to episode 3. So, but yeah, that is a really interesting look. I'm glad that we got to see some 212 clone troopers. They'll be on Utapau in episode 3 of Revenge of the Sith when they're all attacking Utapau. Now moving on to the next Phase 2 clone trooper we have is the Phase 2 Kashyyyk Trooper, or the 44th Elite Corps, I believe, that they are in Battlefront 2. At least that's what they're called there. But these guys are like basically camouflage Phase 2 regular clones, which are really cool. I really like these guys when they came out in the 2014 Kashyyyk Battle Pack, which is cool. But which is really interesting, we haven't actually seen the actual scout versions of those clone troopers in the game yet. Hopefully they'll be in the game. I would guarantee they'll be in the game. They made them multiple times in multiple different Lego sets in Lego Star Wars, but this guy is really cool. As you can see, he has sand all over him just because like he's on the environment of Kashyyyk, which is really cool how the environment reacts to the clone troopers. But of course he has a green visor, which I think green visors look absolutely sick on any kind of stormtrooper / clone trooper, so that is really cool. Now this next clone trooper is something maybe the game wasn't like finished yet when they put this trailer out, or something weird's going on, but it's like a mixture of our File First clone trooper and a 212th boy. Now this guy, of course you can see he has the like the regular whole like helmet, torso, and legs of a File First clone trooper, but his arms are like an orange color for the 212th, which is really interesting. I don't know if that was just something that, obviously it's not really a thing like in Star Wars, but maybe it's, I don't know, maybe they make it a new thing. But this guy is just definitely not what we would expect to see out of a clone trooper, so maybe there'll be some weirdness going on with some clone troopers in this game. But of course we can't forget Phase 2 Commander Gree that will be in this game. They released them in several different Lego sets, and of course they just have to put them in the Battle of Kashyyyk with the with probably Yoda, of course, getting head chopped off. RIP Commander Gree. But this guy is a really sick minifigure, and we will see him again in Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. And last but not least are the Bad Batch. All the Bad Batch figures will be released in a little character pack, which is really cool to see. I mean, they're definitely clone troopers, so I want to include them in this video. But yeah, guys, that is all the clone troopers we have confirmed so far. Now, it's interesting to say that we haven't really seen all the clone troopers that we know they're out there. So hopefully we'll get a lot of new surprises and maybe some shocks, so maybe some new molds we've never seen before when the game actually comes out. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching this video. If y'all want to keep up to date with all new Lego Star Wars updates and videos and all sorts of stuff like that, please like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time.